already know that every one of our stocks, when we launch them, we have literally a 100% win rate. They all go up on the first day. Sometimes they double. Actually, most of them have doubled. Our worst one has only gone up 50%. The best ones double, triple, and tomorrow the new one could be absolutely epic and absolutely bananas. So I want to first go through what is happening right now. RIVN, it's a stock. RIVN we've had a back and forth love-hate relationship with for a while, and we sold it. We got back in again. When did we get back in? Right around here in this kind of $17 range over here, and finally it's taken off. Look, here is the key thing you want to look at. Forget about this daily chart. That's for pikers. That's the big chart. That's your money chart. Okay, that is your weekly chart. I'm looking for a return to 150. So I believe RIVN could be a 10 bagger. We are breaking above the 200 moving average. You see what I'm saying right here? That's your 200 week moving average, and we are breaking above that. Now, what does that mean? What does that green line mean? If you have read my book, the 10 bagger blueprint, this is how we make the big money. 10 bag, get my book. Click the link in the bio if you want to get my video course. That explains this is your key to building massive wealth. You buy the breakouts above the weekly, not just the weekly. When a stock breaks above the weekly moving average, that's huge and bigly. You know who else is breaking out right now? CRWV. Now, some of you know I had the CRWV calls, and I said, hey, I got the 120 CRWV calls in January, and guess what happened? I was right. CRWV went to 120 in April. Here's the problem. Here is the problem. The problem is my calls expired last week. My position went to zero. But guess what? I bought the stock, and the stock is breaking out. So at least I'm going to make money on the stock. I'm at least, God willing, going to make money on the stock. There's CRWV weekly chart. You see that? Breakout above the 50 moving average. That's big. And that's a confirmed breakout on CRWV. You see that? By the way, thank you for clicking the upvote hearts button. Earl Voles, thank you for liking. What's the stock for tomorrow? Earl Voles, just for you, I'm going to reveal the stock. We're going to be launching the new banger tomorrow. Okay, the new banger is launching tomorrow, probably around 1 o'clock, maybe earlier. This is a stock that's trading right now under 75 cents. Here's what you got to know. First of all, you already know every one of our stocks usually doubles on the first day. It's a fact. Sometimes they only go 50%, but we've had, most of them usually 85, 150%. It's usually a double, right? Tomorrow's stock is super tight, okay? Market cap is under $15 million. It's in a very hot area, and it's just going to get hotter. What we have right now is what I call the information arbitrage. Actually, excuse me, not information, attention arbitrage. Attention arbitrage. That's the word we're using, okay? Nobody understands the stock. There's no attention on it. That's why it's cheap. Now, what's going to happen is we're going to drive massive attention to it, and all of a sudden, the value is going to be exposed. You understand what I'm saying? That's why our stocks go up. They're undervalued, but then when we get millions of eyeballs onto these stocks, people realize, holy shit, this thing is valuable. This thing actually could be a 10 bagger. And then boom, that's how they go up to the moon. That's what I've been doing my whole life. Attention arbitrage, baby. That is the business. Anyway, look. The new stock, the banger, is launching tomorrow. If you want to get rich with this stock, if you want to get in early, you want to get the early alert. Look, you're a busy guy probably. You don't want to waste time looking on Twitter because I have to comply. I have to be compliant with the securities regulations, which means I have to, technically I could probably announce it in a private group, but I don't want to take the chance. I want to comply with securities regulations. I don't want it to be considered, insider information, non-public information. That's why I'm going to announce it on a channel. But here's the thing. I can announce it on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, wherever, right? And in the first few minutes, the stock explodes. You know that. It's a fact. In the first 2 minutes. So here's the thing. You don't want to waste all day. You're a busy guy, right? So what I do for people whose time is valuable, right, is I have an early alerts program. You click the link above to join us. It's $95 a month. What that does for you is I have a private Telegram channel where I tell you exactly what time and where we're going to be announcing the new moon banger. That's what I'm calling these. These are not just bangers. It's a moon banger. There's a big difference. There's a big difference between a banger and a moon banger. A moon banger is a banger, but it's multiplied by a factor of 1,000. And I believe that this stock tomorrow is going to be that moon banger that could build massive wealth. I am confident this thing is going to double tomorrow. Okay, the reason why our previous stocks did not double is they were kind of expensive or whatever. Do you think it can go to $2? Oh, you ask, what are you asking about? Breaking out RIVN. Oh, we got some bangers. Okay, so anyway, the new banger is launching tomorrow. I want to go through a couple of quick charts because we got money-making stocks, which are Penny Stock Billionaire Gang group is in. Okay, the Penny Stock Billionaire Gang, that's a private community. Join us. It's $95 a month. I don't just tell you early alerts. I tell you about stocks I'm putting real money into, like, 6 figures at a time. Like, I'm putting serious money into these stocks. Now, if I'm putting my own money, which hard-earned money into a stock, it has to have fundamentals. It's not just a hype stock. It's got to be, real stock, charts, everything. So these are bigger stocks. Like I own RIVN, I own CRWV, I even have Amazon. So some of these are bigger stocks, but I also have TYGO Energy, which I gave to you here at $1.80, I believe, in January. Today, TYGO is touching $5. Now, I want to show you something very important. If you're watching, pay very close attention to the chart I'm going to show you, because this is the big boy chart. I'm not going to show you the intraday day trader low life chart. I'm going to show you the big boy chart. You know what that is? It's the weekly chart. That shows you the real trend. You ready for this? This is going to change your life. TYGO, baby. Look at this. We are about to bust out on TYGO. We're at $4.95. I gave it to you at $1.80. Look at this. We're at $4.95 today. And then, by the way, I added more stock today. I bought more shares today. I got it originally at $1.80. And here we are. Look at this. This is the breakout happening on TYGO. This is the weekly chart. That is an algo trigger. As soon as we break a bust above that green line, this thing can be going to the moon. How high to the moon? Where is the moon? I'm looking for a return over here. I'm looking for a $25 number. I'm looking for a $25 number. It's a solar stock. The big trend is solar repowering. If you don't know what solar repowering is, you Google it. That's right. You Google solar repowering. This is going to be the big mega trend of the year, solar repowering, and TYGO is a leader in the space, and the stock chart is busting out on the weekly chart. I don't even want to waste time showing you the daily chart, because I'm in it for like a year. It's going to take about a year for this thing to be a 10 bagger. Okay. I'm not here to, do a quick flip to make a couple of nickels like some fake day trading thru coach. I'm here to make real money. I got I got serious money in the stock. So I want to make 10 times my money with TYGO. Anyway, so I showed you TYGO, and I'm going to show you DNUT, which I also own DNUT. Okay. In the DNUT, look at the weekly chart. I'm giving you the big boy chart. Okay. The big boy chart, not some intraday bullshit chart. There is your donut, Krispy Kreme. Okay. Go to Krispy Kreme, stuff your face with those donuts so we can get that stock higher. Okay. Look at this. People love donuts. Look at that bust out. Now we got in over here. We got in a little bit early. We got in early. We bought the first breakout and we rode it out. We were riding it out like a storm. Okay. And boom, here we go. Now, I believe the donut is, my donut prediction is we close the gap over here at least. So I'm looking for a $10 number on the donut. Donut, $10. Is where I believe we're going. Okay, let me go to the message. By the way, the new banger is launching tomorrow. Get ready, guys. The new banger, I believe, is going to double in the first 15 minutes. I'll be shocked if it doesn't double. I will be shocked. Okay, now again, this is not a guarantee. These things very risky. I don't guarantee any wins. I can only tell you that all our stocks have increased right after we launched them. Now, MyZM, MYSE. We gave it to that. By the way, we were in a bear market between October and April. Okay, so we were like in a 4-month, 5-month bear market. We're coming out of it right now. We got a new bull market. We just started a new bull market. You understand what that means? Big money is about to be made. The next 18 months, I believe, are going to be the best bull market we've ever had. I'm talking about .com, bigger than the .com boom. Why is it going to be bigger than the .com boom? because we got AI, we got robots, we got space. Look at what's going on with SpaceX. SpaceX is the zeitgeist. You know what the zeitgeist is? You Google what the zeitgeist means, okay? SpaceX, what is Elon Musk doing? He just is bought an AI company into the SpaceX. So SpaceX is going to be AI, robots, moon, space, Uranus, okay? And it's going to be incredible. So Elon Musk is the catalyst for the new generational bull market. Look at this. I'm talking about life-changing stuff, and our audience is now just 15. There's only 15 people watching this right now. It's incredible. I'm telling you guys right now, SpaceX IPO is going to be, when that happens, that's the trigger for the biggest bull market of our lifetime. I'm talking about bigger than the dot-com boom. And we are heavily positioned in some of these winners. And if you want to know how to get rich with these stocks, get my book, 10-Bagger Blueprint, link above. It's on Amazon. 10-Bagger Blueprint, baby. Okay, 10-Bagger Blueprint. Even Andrew McComb, the lawyer in Ontario, has a copy of the book. That's right, Andrew McComb. I know you're watching because I know you want to make money with our stocks. Tomorrow we got the new banger, but you better subscribe. I'm not giving you any freebies. It's $95. Just pass it on to the Canadian Exchange. Pass it on to Dick Carlton. He'll pay the $95. You should buy a copy for everybody at the CSC over there. Okay, just pass it on. I mean, you already have 5 associates. Your pyramid billing. I mean, these shyster law firms, the way these guys operate is unbelievable. I mean, they got a simple thing. They got 20 people showing up. You're asking about Sea-Doo. I don't know. I think Sea-Doo is a bit of a fugazi, a little bit of a fugazi. I own Rocket Lab. Okay, that's the best of breed. I got the Rocket Lab, and Rocket Lab, I got shaken out of Rocket Lab a couple of times. I'm back in, and I'm going to hold on. This is a bucking bronco. We got a cup and handle formation happening. When we bust out of here, Rocket Lab is, I believe, going to double. I believe Rocket Lab is going to double over. Oh, I own Redwire, better day. Now, here is the problem I have with Redwire. Here's my problem with Redwire. I don't think Redwire is best of breed. I own Redwire. I own Rocket Lab, and I own Ondas, O-N-D-S. The problem with Redwire, and we're breaking out, right? So, I mean, again, we've been riding this. We got in over. When did we get in? I think I got in a couple of times. Anyway, we got in here, and shit, the chart. Okay, it's look at Redwire versus Rocket Lab. Here's the thing that bothers me. This is the only thing that bothers me. I like the chart setup. It's a riskier chart than Rocket Lab is best of breed. Okay, it's just a fact. But you have this big launch pad here. You got this big launch pad. I believe with Redwire, if we bust out of this level, we got to bust out of $15. If we go above $15, Redwire could go to $50. Redwire could go to $50. Why not? I hope it does. And what stock am I promoting? Ali Boost. We got a new banger tomorrow. It's a new secret stock. We're going to be launching here, and I believe it's going to double in the first 5 minutes, like all of our stocks have usually doubled. Lottery tripled in like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, whatever it was. A half doubled. Aditex almost doubled, up 85%. ADN, I think, was almost a double in the first day, and then it tripled in 2 days. WGRX was a double in the first day. Well, 90%. I'm sorry. I know somebody's going to say, the hater is going to say, oh, you're a liar. You're a liar. It only went up 91%. Why are you lying? Okay, I'm lying. Okay, sorry. Okay, I can't do the math here. I rounded off to the nearest number. Okay, so I believe tomorrow's stock is going to moon bigly. It's going to be a moon banger. Okay, so pay attention. Subscribe to. We got a free newsletter. A link above in the bio if you want to get free. If you don't want to pay, fine. Get the early alerts to get the moon banger notifications. Okay, and we got the early alerts if you want to get. We got a premium thing for $95 a month. You get. Here's what you get. You get early alerts. I tell you exactly what time and where we're going to announce it. So that saves you a lot of time and makes sure that you don't miss out. Okay. And number 2 is part of the service. you get the private Telegram channel where I tell you what stocks we're buying, like which I'm actually putting my own money into, right? So what else are we watching? We're watching TYGO. TYGO, I'm very, very heavily in. I'm very heavy in TYGO. NTLA, that's the Cathy Wood, finally taken off. And we got NTLA. I'm going to show you the weekly. So we got NTLA. That's the big, I don't know, whatever, genomics. I don't know what they do. I'm not that intelligent to figure it out. But Cathy Wood is much smarter than me, and she owns NTLA. What I'm looking for with NTLA is I'm looking for this gap to close. So I'm looking for a move to about $30. We're at 16 right now. And then we can go higher. How high can we go? 200 bucks potentially. Potentially 200 bucks. Who is it? We got this Mooch bum here. We got A sharp. What are you? Mooch bum A sharp trying to free ride here. Anyway, yeah, this is not the channel for promoting your own Fugazi. We got this guy A sharp promoting some Fugazi scams. We got grifters trying to take advantage of our audience. We got fake furus, fake gurus, and mooch bums. On this channel, we only make money. We got stocks that are going to the moon. We got what are we in here? I'm trying to think. Oh, hang on a second. We got so many stocks that are rocketing right now. Everything is starting to work. You know, we got heavily positioned in the last couple of months, and now everything is working. Everything is working, and things are really taking off. And then we're gonna have, you know what else is gonna happen? Our oil and gas services stocks are next to rocket, by the way. Oil and gas services is next. Oil and gas services. And we got, let's look at Halliburton. By the way, this thing, what's going on in Iran and all that, Middle East, they're going to have to do a lot of infrastructure rebuilding, okay? And by the way, Trump is going to bomb the hell out of Iran and the island. You know why? Because they're going to have to rebuild it. You know who's going to get the job? Halliburton. Halliburton and Baker Hughes probably, and whatever. You know, I mean, listen, they're all going to make money. This Iran thing is going to be a massive money-making operation. If you look at Baker Hughes, BKR, HAL, HAL. I mean, Dick Cheney is going to be making money from the grave. Dick Cheney is going to be making money with Halliburton, okay? It's going to be amazing. Amazing the way these things are going to fly. Massive infrastructure spend in the Middle East. Qatar, all these guys, they got to spend the money. In the US, they got to spend money. Let's take a look at TYGO, baby. And yes, we got the new banger launching tomorrow. TYGO 494. You know, the one thing with TYGO I got to warn you about is this stock has a habit of kind of doing little fake outs. Today it had a fake out, but it's very clear it wants to go higher. It's clear that TYGO, TYGO, wants to go much higher. You know what else we're in very interesting position is our private trading group is in Wisdom Tree. WT, that's the key player in all the ETFs. So all you mooch bums, when you trade your ETFs, every time you mooch bums buy an ETF, I make money. That's right. Well, if you buy Wisdom Tree ETF. Anyway, Wisdom Tree is amazing. You know what's interesting? The guy who's running it, he's a billionaire now. And, you know, this is going back 20 years ago. His name is Jonathan Steinberg. His father was actually a billionaire. Saul Steinberg, a legend in the 80s. Saul Steinberg is guy. You Google Saul Steinberg. This guy was a legend. And that is Jonathan Steinberg's father. You know who Jonathan Steinberg is married to? Maria Bartiromo. Is she on Fox or CNBC? I don't know. Anyway, Back in the after the dot-com bust. So Jonathan Steinberg in the 90s, he published a newspaper or magazine called the Penny Stock Journal. I think it was called the Penny Stock Journal. It was like promoting. Anyway, I was doing the Wall Street Reporter, this company, right? And his thing went bust, and I wanted to buy out his thing. I wanted to buy out the Penny Stock Journal. I contacted him. He was kind of arrogant. Look, the kid, he's like a rich kid. And you know, he doesn't like, he was a bit of a jerk. And I couldn't do anything with him. He kind of, you know, he didn't take it seriously. And he kind of went bust with the Penny Stock Journal, okay? And then he had a major comeback. He started the Wisdom Tree doing these ETFs. And with the ETFs, that's his company now, the Wisdom Tree. So I don't know if he's a billionaire already by himself or whatever, but Wisdom Tree is some position. I think he's a very smart guy. I mean, he's got good DNA. His father was a genius. Saul Steinberg was legitimately a genius. But here's what I think. This is what I like. Saul Steinberg, the billionaire, he went bust. Okay, his company was like a massive failure. It was a total disaster. Like, I mean, like literally, the guy lost, I think, almost all his money. I mean, he had to sell. Saul Steinberg had to sell. He had a penthouse at, I think it was 720 Park Avenue. Is it 720 or 740? I forgot. It's like the most exclusive building in Manhattan, okay? Is it 720? I think it's 720 Park Avenue or 740. I forgot. The most exclusive building, the most expensive. This was the most expensive apartment in New York. That's where Saul Steinberg lived. He had to sell it because he went bust. You know who lives there now? The guy from Blackstone, okay, lives there now, okay? So Jonathan, his son, he's got an axe to grind. He's got something to prove. He wants to prove to the world that, you know, he's bigger than his father, whatever. So I'm betting on this kid because, well, he's not a kid. He's a little older than me. And I'm betting on him that with Wisdom Tree, he's got an axe to grind. He wants to make this thing into a major financial institution so that he can tell the world, look, we made good. The Steinbergers have made good. So that is, I believe, what is that's driving him. And his wife is Maria Bartiromo, the money honey, Maria Bartiromo. From anybody remember Maria Bartiromo? So he's got to deliver because, you know, it's peer pressure. He's around very wealthy people. He's around billionaires, okay? He doesn't want his wife running off with with Elon Musk or something, you know? So he's got to make a lot of money because, you know, he understands something. If let's say you're married and your wife is hanging out with billionaires all day, okay? You're married to a woman who's hanging out with billionaires all day. What do you think that does to your brain? It makes you work hard because you got to make more money. You got to make billions because you don't want your wife to run off with one of those other guys, right? Okay? And so it's a motivation. So that is, I think it's going to drive him. It's good to have these type of psychological things. I'm searching for an advisor to tell me when to buy and sell. No, we do not tell you when to buy and sell. We don't give buy and sell. We're not investment advisors, okay? I give you something better. I give it to you for free. I show you the charts that are breaking out. We've had a massive win rate, and you know, it's up to you to decide if you want to, you know, buy what we're pumping. How about Myzeum? Let's start pumping Myzeum. What's going on with Myzeum? So Myzeum broke out. Look at this massive moon breakout. So we gave you Myzeum. We gave you Myzeum over here. It kind of had a one-day spike. It was, you know, the chart, by the way, is all screwed up. Anyway, it had like a 30% move, like this spike, but then it couldn't quite break out. And then boom, look at this. It was going nowhere, even drifting. And then look at this. It actually hit 640 overnight. Myzeum, MYSC, Myzeum AI, MYSC. Okay. So you would have tripled your money. But here's what's interesting. Look at this. Myzeum is hanging on to the gains. I'm going to show you the extended hours so that it actually works. Oh, shit. No, please don't do this. Please. Forget it. No, I can't do this. These Yahoo charts are so stupid. Oh, here we go. I'm sorry. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so this is the Myzeem chart. Look at this. We had the massive breakout, and the blue is the after hours, extended hours. It's held on to the gains. It doesn't want to go down. You see that? Look at this. We got another mooch bum grifter trying to steal the leads. We got this guy, king of gold, a fake guru. I'm giving you billionaire making stocks, and this guy's trying to steal your money, this king of gold. Anyway, look at this. Here's a breakout on Myzeem. It's been holding on to the gains. What we need to see is a breakout above 350. That's your pivot, 350, 375. These are your pivots. These highs over here, 350, 375, and then it can start running. Okay, that is what's going on with Myzeem. So Myzeem, you got to have on your watch list. Myzeem, MYSE, it's, it basically tripled. You would have tripled your money. I can't believe this. I'm giving you guys a stock where people tripled their money, and we only have 8 people watching right now on the TikTok. That's crazy. Unbelievable. That proves to me that tomorrow's stock is going to go to the moon. Okay, True PR, thank you for following the channel. True PR, tomorrow morning, we're going to be launching a new stock, which I believe is going to double. Why? Because all of our past launch stocks have, on average, they've doubled in the first day, okay? And if you want to get the early alerts, okay, you want to get at the early alerts, so you want to know what time and where we're going to launch it, click the link above in the bio. And I have a link there. It's called Early Alerts Penny Stock Billionaire Gang. It's $95 a month. What you get there is you get the early alerts, a private Telegram channel, and I also tell you about the stocks I'm putting my own money into. So these are not just promoted stocks. These are stocks like RIVN, CRWV. Which stock exchange are you trading? Which country? I'm only doing US, although we do have some Latin stocks right now, including AUNA, which was breaking out and it's pulled back. Oh, look at this. AUNA taking a beating. What's going on with AUNA? Wow. So AUNA is a stock that we got into. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's been struggling a little bit here. AUNA, AUNA. Great story. Why is it down? Okay. Form 20F fiscal year. So what happened? Okay, so they just filed something a couple of hours ago. What is it? This is so stupid. I can't even find this. I gotta find what they're doing. Financials. What are the financials? Financial info, SEC filings. Okay, let's go to the SEC filings. Let's see what they filed because the stock is down. PDF. Let's go to the PDF. I hope I don't get a bad surprise. You never know with these things. I can't read all this crap. I mean, look at this. Shit. I'm gonna have to read this. I'm gonna have to read this because I got some real money in this thing, and it's not moving. AUNA. So it's AUNA was breaking out. Okay, I think there's some institutional money that flowed into it, and then, oh my God, they got a 1,000-page filing. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You got a 1,000-page filing? Financial statements. Here, let's go financial. Okay. I gotta spend 5 years reading this filing here. How much they must have spent $1 million to do. Okay. I can't even read this filing right now. It's ridiculous. No, it's crazy. I mean, they don't put out a straight press release. These people are amateurs. I mean, really, they're clowns. Total clowns. I mean, how do you not just put out a news release, summarize it? I mean, what, you think retail investors are gonna pay? And there's very little volume. That's the thing. It's dropping at very little volume. So there's no It tells me there's no selling. There's no institutional selling. It's kind of waiting. Krispy Kreme, donut, DNUT. Look at this. We're ready to make a big move in the donut. There's your donut. There's your breakout. And you're going to have a golden cross coming up. Donut could be going to $10. That could be a fast money maker. Donut. And by the way, tomorrow, guys, pay attention. Tomorrow, we got a new banger launch. Make sure you click the subscribe button. Follow, subscribe, whatever. Click the follow or subscribe button because you do not want to miss when we launch the new banger that's going to be going to the moon. Okay, the stock is going to the moon, and you do not want to miss out. Okay, I've given you so many moon stocks, it's ridiculous. That chart is wild. Which chart is wild? Which one are you talking about? That's what we look at. We got wild charts. I only look at wild charts. By the way, wait till you see tomorrow's chart. It's going to be wild. It's going to be insane. What else are we in? Let's pull up iron. You know what? I got iron and CRWV. This iron thing looks like it wants to pump tomorrow. Iron is going to be pumping so hard. Iron is going to be pumping so hard tomorrow. I mean, look at this thing. This thing is a setup like you wouldn't believe. Iron is going to pump all the way to the moon. Oh my God, look at that. This is a massive breakout pattern for tomorrow. How about CRWV? I mean, these AI stocks are about to go bazooka. They're going to go full bazooka. So I think CRWV is the real leader. I don't know. It's very hard to tell. So that's why I own both. I hedged. You really want to own only one. But this CRWV wants to go higher. By the way, I told you guys, I got shaken out of CRWV. I got shaken out. Not shaken out. I got the call options that expired worth. They screwed me. They screwed me. The market screwed me. I had the 120 calls. And of course, what happens after they expire is when they go up, is when the stock goes up. But I have the stock, so I'm okay. I'm doing okay. I'm making it up with the stock. Basically, yeah, whatever I lost in the options, I've more than made up with the stock. Let's see. Spirit. Did Spirit go bankrupt? Oh my God, look at that. Spirit is bankrupt. And the stock is the stock is exploding today. Look at this. Oh my, but these stocks are fugazi. Spirit, I mean, like that's not my play. I'm not into this type of, like, I get it. It's just like, I mean, shit. Don't hate the player. Don't hate. Oh my God, look at that chart. I mean, Spirit, which is the worst airline ever. Spirit Airlines. This chart is crazy. I'm going to show you this chart. I mean, it looks bullish. I just hate this company so much. Spirit Airlines. I despise them. They're, you know, if you want to know what true hell is like, fly Spirit from Las Vegas to Miami. That is true hell. Or from LA to Miami. It's the scum of the earth. The scum of the earth is on that plane. I had to take it a couple times because it was like the only flight available for that hour or whatever. It's disgusting. The most disgusting human beings on the planet on Spirit Airlines. The chart is rocketing. So somebody's making money. Look at that. The market is back. What else are we in? We're in RIVN. RIVN, we got a nice lift off. It's like a plane lifting off. So it's very, very nice. Looking good. Looking good. All right, guys, that's it. I am wrapping up. Thank you for joining tomorrow. Remember, the new banger is launching tomorrow, and you do not want to miss out because this could be life-changing wealth tomorrow. I'm serious. I'm absolutely serious. Tomorrow could be life-changing wealth. Again, this is not a guarantee of performance. These are high-risk stocks. Anything can go to zero. It's all paid content. But you know, every one of our stocks goes up on day one or has gone up. No, it's not implying it's going to go up. Historically, they've gone up. What happens tomorrow? It's in God's hands, okay? So it's all, I'm just a servant of God. God sent me to make you rich. Seriously. I mean, this is like, that's my, listen, everybody has a purpose on the planet. Like everybody has a purpose. Elon Musk, God's purpose for Elon Musk is, I don't know, make rockets, robots, AI, cars, EV, change Twitter. I mean, really, the guy is really doing amazing things. I'm a simple man. I mean, I have limited talents, and my only talent is stock promotion. So that's the talent that God gave me, and my job is to serve God by being the best stock promoter on the planet, and do my best to be the best stock promoter. And so far, we're doing pretty well. So if you want to join us tomorrow, we're going to have the new bangers launching, okay? And it's probably going to double. And guess what? If you want to know my system, click the link above in the bio, get our free, we got a free email. And you know what else you can get for free? What else can you get for free? Oh yeah, you want to get the early alerts? That you got to pay for. The early alerts, $95 a month. Click the link above. If you watch on TikTok or in the bio, wherever the link in the bio is, you're gonna get the early alerts for the stocks which we launch, and also the stocks that we're putting real money into, the moon stocks. We got moon stocks and bangers. Oh, the government is bailing out Spirit. I don't know. Okay. I listen. I Spirit just popped up on my thing. I don't know. I just saw it was trending. I don't have any. I'm not watching the news. Brian Gen X day trader. Brian Gen X day trader. Government bailout of Spirit. WGRX. Oh, that was these guys were. What a fucking disaster WGRX was. Oh man, these guys are such bums. I got to get in touch with them. They're such mooch bums, these WGRX people. Yeah, these guys need some serious help. They need serious help. I'm going to get in touch with them. I mean, they really, they got a new CEO. It's a whole mess. It's a mess. It's a hot mess. I don't even know what these guys, I mean, like, ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know, these guys are nuts. Anyway, reverse, yeah, geez, yeah. Look, all I can tell you is this. Here are the facts. Okay, what you got to do is you got to buy a stock when we're promoting it, and when we're no longer involved. If we're not involved with a stock anymore, you might as well forget about it. I'm being serious. It's not like I'm trying to like sell you on hype. I get involved in the stock when it's in the 10-bagger window, okay? And the CEO understands the value of promotion. If a CEO doesn't understand the value of promotion and investor attention arbitrage, he's the wrong guy, okay? And sometimes these guys, their ego, they get all crazy or whatever, and it is what it is. It is what it is. All I know is during the time that we're promoting a stock, they're usually going up, almost always. CXAI is another guy. I mean, we haven't worked with CXAI in over a month now. And also, that guy failed bigly. I mean, I don't even know what that guy was up to. So, listen, when we're promoting a stock, that's the time you want to be in it. As soon as we're no longer involved, you're on your own, baby. You're on your own, okay? And not to say anything bad about companies that are former clients or whatever, but all I know is the fact is we get the best out of these guys. We squeeze out their best performance when we're promoting those stocks. That's a fact. Anyway, that's it. I'll see you tomorrow. Here's to your 100x. All right. YouTube, TikTok, I'm out of here.